Bitcoin and Ethereum, what's his next move? Let's find out in the charts here, shall we? Well, Bitcoin, it made a new high, right, from local high, and we thought, oh, for sure, we're taking off, and nope. We're going to talk about where it's going, what it's going to do for the next little while, and hey, has it really bottomed, or are we going to see more bottoms, lower bottoms soon? We're going to talk about that and more in today's episode, so make sure you smash up the like button, hit the subscribe, right? Because we're going to have fun, right? I always have fun with this, right? So, yeah, I hope you have fun as well. So, let's talk about what's going on with the Bitcoin price today. Well, so anyways, before I do that, right, I want you to know that I was in Nigeria for the weekend, right? And, yeah, it was a very humbling experience and interesting. I really appreciate I have to have gratitude for being there, for being able to speak in Nigeria, and I'm grateful for the organizers who allowed me to speak there. So thank you very much, and I will speak again if you guys do have blockchain vibes again in Nigeria. Alrighty, with that said, let's talk about Bitcoin. So, well, whew. This was an easier trade. I wish I was paying attention to it. I mean, I did see it. I was like looking at this price. I saw this price action. I was like, okay, time for a short. But I was in the middle of my trip to Nigeria, so I couldn't exactly do the short then. But yeah, so let's take a look at what else we have got. Now that we've gotten too low for us to really get into a short, so we have to like see if there could be a long. You can see that 61.8. Oh man, we almost bounced off of it. So a little bit there. I mean, assuming that's the turn, right? You know, that could be the turn right here, right there. So could have a little bit more room for us to drop. But I'm going to say that this was a turn right here. This right down here. I mean, you could always put it to this fractal here. This fractal was a nice turning point as well. So, I mean, yes, all those points, right, are correct with the Fibonacci sequences, but unfortunately. But the best one is the last turn is the best one you can go with. All right, so with that said, you can see that the 78.6 is way down here at 19,400. I don't think we're going to get there this time around. I really think, I'm going to tell you what my overall macro picture. I think we're going to probably bounce around here and head up to, once we do break out, we're going to head up to as high as, unfortunately, $28,000. That's probably where we're going to stop before we come back down again. And I really think, looking at the macro picture, that we're headed into a recession, and with that recession, there's going to be a risk off kind of thing happening where everybody's just going to dump whatever asset they have, just like they did last time in 2008. And yeah, they're going to go to the bank. I think that is going to be the trap, because there's going to be bail-ins, right? Because that's going to hurt a lot of banks, and banks are going to probably go under, and instead of going under, they're just going to bail themselves in with your cash. So that is my 2 cents. Let's see how that plays out over time. Bail-ins, right, is what I see coming. Alrighty, so look for something like this. Basically, we're going to come back up to the 28. And then come back down, and then there's going to be a big crash, right? Maybe it won't go to 12,000, but probably around the 14,000-ish area. And then that's it. That would be the bottom, probably. This is what I'm estimating to happen over the next little while. Now, this is going to be fast, probably. This is going to be a V-bottom kind of thing, so don't expect it to be like a slow pace. So if you're interested in buying down there, you have to put some buy orders in that area. And you know what? If you've exited your positions, it doesn't hurt to throw some buy orders down there, because even if you're even if we are like, we go to 12,000, I'm wrong, and we go to 12,000, you're still getting it at a big, great discount, right? So, the 14, just above the $14,000 mark, don't put it at exactly 14,000, maybe 14,100, 14,300, 14,400. Those around those numbers, like you can throw in a couple more numbers in there so that you're not an exact number, a round number like $14,400, maybe 14,015, right? For 15, DJ 15, right? All right. Alrighty then. Okay, let's take a look at the Rockin Brainer indicator, see what it said. It also probably told us that we should have been on the sell side on here. Yes, it is. There it is. There we go. So yeah, you can see immediately on the 4 hour, it hit the sell signal right on this candle, and yeah, you were sweating a bit, but man, did you ever have a easy time with the Rockin Brainer signal system. It's really straightforward, right? You're now in profits. And so if you're interested in that, links are in the description below. Also, you can just head over to payments.rockinbrainer.io to do that. Okay, let's head over to Ethereum and see what's going on with Ethereum. Pretty much the exact same, just that, let's see here. We've created a new top, so we're going to take that and see what the fibs say. We've still got a little bit more room to go down, but if we can just keep this upward trend, I guess that would wow, okay, that would be interesting. I wonder if this thing goes all the way nicely to this level here. And kind of we can like make a case for it. So there we go. So if we can bounce here, right, that would be sweet. I don't think that's going to happen, but if it's possible, maybe we'll just wick down a little bit, and then we might see Ethereum turn around, right, and head higher. So let's just see how that plays out. Really, we're going to have to go down to the lower time frames to see if there's any kind of options for that to happen. Let's see here. Let's take a look at all the other past movements on Ethereum to see if that is more likely or not. Let's go look at also the indicators. Slightly in the oversold, so that's good on the 4 hour. And we might be turning around. Looks like here on this indicator we might be turning around, so that's a good sign there as well. If we take a look at this movement here, you can see there's a sort of like an upward trend, and that broke. And so generally we come back to the beginning of the trend, and you can see that we did come back to the beginning of the trend right here, right? So we have to say that just maybe, okay, I don't know where my arrow is, maybe, just maybe, we might be at the very beginning of that trend. Right here. Oops, let's bring that there. Right, you can see that we are right back to that trend. Okay, let me just highlight it with the circle. So right here. So if we are in that trend, we might just wick down, right, to spook everybody out and then head higher. So this is the time for us to go down to lower time frames and see what we can see, because hey, you know what, this looks juicy. Right, right here on the lower time frames, still on the hourly, we're probably looking at really oversold here and turning around. Yep, yeah, it looks like we're turning around here on the hourly, and if we turn on the Rockin Brainer, I bet you it's turning a buy signal somewhere soon. We're still on the sell signal right now. But if I think this candle right here might turn into a buy signal anytime, any moment now. So. Let's wait and see. Okay, that's where we're at right now. Okay, let's head over to the Bitcoin dominance. Well, wow, the dominance, right, is, I mean, it's still a lot higher than it used to be, right? we're below the 42% mark. We're still above the 42% mark. And yeah, although we're seeing some crazy assets giving you doubles, there's not really much you are getting here at this time, because this happens in the bear market. We do get some coins giving you alts. It's giving you, some of the altcoins giving you some doubles, but only if you hit the exact bottom, right? And then of course there's outliers, which are, probably don't have enough liquidity for you to get into anyways, that have pumped. So maybe this thing is pumping, but it's with $1 million of liquidity, which means that you were not going to get in unless you just put in a small amount of money, and you did it at the bottom when it first came out. So yeah, that would be that. So I would wait for the little lady strategy to start buying these alts later on in like a November, December timeframe, because that's the best time, because we'll see probably it'll be mostly affected by the recession that's coming. And so you get all these things at the best discounted price. Alrighty, with that said, if you want to learn the little lady strategy, just head over to www.davincicodes/videos and davincicodes.net/videos. Log in, and away you go. You can get free videos on how to do the little lady strategy. All right. And the reason why you want to hold on to get more Bitcoins, because Bitcoins is going to be the money. It's real, right? It's here to stay, and no government is going to be able to stop it. Thanks for watching. Cheers.